Kaila Appleman showed me that the luxury a lot of people are looking for is not becoming a billionaire, but being able to work from home and make a full-time income, and more importantly, making an impact while doing so. This interview is so amazing. If you're a woman, or maybe just anybody trying to work from home and being around your kids all day long, while integrating them into your life and looking for that work-life balance, this interview is for you. Kayla is in our top-tier TC community, and she is crushing it. She's part of an amazing team. Enjoy the interview. If you are on your way to work, this will be a great episode. You're going to be talking to Kayla, getting to know her journey, understanding what she's working on, and maybe some challenges, some tribulations she's gone through to get to where she currently is today. And also, we're going to be hearing that Kayla doesn't have it all figured out. She's currently figuring it out. She has a long road ahead of her, as do I, of learning and challenges and struggles and all of those types of things. And if you're somebody that's saying, hey, I'm either a stay-at-home mom, I want to make some extra income, or I have a 9-to-5 job, I want to make some income, or I want to quit my 9-to-5 job, hopefully what you learn on today's podcast will help you out with any one of those endeavors. Kayla, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks.
By the way, guys, this is Kayla's first time with her very own microphone, so give her some love. She's taking this very seriously. She's thinking about doing a transaction coordination YouTube channel with another top tier TC, which is really exciting. So Kayla, is your main avatar transaction coordination?
It is. It is. I actually didn't start there though.
Where did you start? Tell me.
I started direct to agent. I did.
How'd that go?
And it just wasn't for me. It felt a little forced. I originally thought my avatar was TC when I joined Subto, but I went a different route because I thought that's the route I needed to go. Here I am, full circle, TC, recognizing that's my avatar.
You know, it's interesting. People, a lot of my peers in the education space, if you even want to call me an educator, I really just look at myself as a community builder, but a lot of my peers make fun of me with the avatars. They're like, oh my gosh, it's too complicated. It's too this, that, and the other. I'm like, okay, meanwhile, you guys are telling everybody they should be calling agents and telling everybody they should be cold calling sellers. And I came from a big family of 12 kids. None of us are the same. And when I look at it that way in this community, I'm like, well, a community is a bunch of other people with different skills, resources, relationships, all sorts of different personality traits that help each other that have the opposite. And so when I created the Avatar series, it's interesting to see how many people fight against the avatar they really are. And they go after what I think is maybe the shiny object of like, I'm the deal doer, I'm the warrior, I'm the person getting the deals done, and not realizing that a transaction coordinator also is landing a deal as well. What was your mindset there? Was it just that's all you saw, and so you didn't understand the other part of the TC world? Why did you think that was the way to go?
Didn't understand the side of the TC world, but also so badly was a hopeless romantic. Molly says this, hopeless romantic, wanted my first deal. We wanted our first deal and we thought shiny object syndrome, that's the way to go. We're going to go get our first deal. We're going to direct to agent, wholesale, etc. But really my personality, and I knew this when I first joined, was TC. And I am so happy. I'm still figuring out everything, but I am really happy with where I'm at. I'm getting ready to do a training right now. Actually, Molly Tennant, my transaction coordinator, is coming over here. And I thought I'd just let you guys know that whether you are trying to work from home and amplify another real estate investor's business, or you're trying to get your wife, your spouse, your husband involved in your real estate business buyers, Gators, joining top tier TC community is one of the best places to get started. I can tell you that my real estate transactions went from 3 deals a month to 10 deals a month years ago once I finally hired a TC. So if you're trying to become a transaction coordinator, go to jointoptiercommunity.com. So how was your direct to agent experience? Was it like a day? Was it a couple of months? Was it easy and it didn't fulfill you? Or was it really hard because you're like, I'm having to fight against my personality to make myself do this? It was really hard because I was fighting against my personality. Can I have a conversation with people? Absolutely. But I was fighting against my personality. I did it for a couple months, about 3 months. And I actually did it with another Subto student who she went a different route too. So just fought against it. This is also why, again, my peers make fun of me because I make our community everlasting and forever instead of like finding a way to charge people to stay into the community. I'm like, guys, you have to understand, sometimes it takes people 6 months
Tanisha Epps, for example, took her 1 year and 4 months to find her path inside of Subto, and now she's taking off with midterm rental stuff. And you have to give people enough time to go down and explore a path just to realize, I don't want that, come back, kind of restart, but they're not restarting. Like, here's the cool thing about what you learned. You probably acquired some skills, some understanding, and some experiences and relationships along that path that you are now leveraging and utilizing in your current path of being a TC. Is that correct?
Yes, correct. Absolutely.
Anything that comes to mind of like what are some things you learned by doing direct agent?
So I've seen different personalities with agents. I actually just had a file that had the agent was misrepresenting the buyer. He was a dual agent. And so just really knowing how to work with those personalities or different personalities, but also I was familiar with the exit strategies. So when investors come to us, I have an investor lens or an investor eye of, okay, that's a really great deal. Like, that's going to make it to the finish line. Or, ooh, I don't know, that you might need to do some additional negotiation for that one to go through. Like, I can see that. And I think that that's really valuable as a TC to, one, know what those exit strategies are, understanding them. And then you're also understanding how to work the file, get it to the finish line.
I love that. I mean, also when you're, as a TC, your deal that you are landing is called a file, right? Like, you landed a file, you're handling somebody's paperwork.
Yes.
I love that, because now let's say you have 15 or 20 clients at some point that are bringing you opportunities, and you have 3 or 4 clients that are continually bringing you deals that are not working out, and you're spending all your time and effort on them. You now understand how to coach them along, go, hey, this might have been better here or better there. And you'll run into that. And other TCs that don't have that aspect that you've already, acquired into your, I guess, quiver of arrows, so to speak, is understanding whether something is a good deal or not a good deal, or going, wow, this person knows what they're doing. I'm going to invest more and more time in encouraging them to go out and do more. And I'm going to really focus on building that relationship, because I can see that this relationship is going to be long lasting due to their understanding of their own business.
Yes, absolutely.
Cool. So what does 2024, 2025 look like for you? What are your high level goals? What are you trying to accomplish this year?
High level goals. So I want to continue to build my TC business. I'm on a team. There's 4 of us, elite TC. And that's my main focus right now. But we don't have our first buy and hold. That is 2024. We want our first buy and hold. And I also have a Gator lending team. So we have lent on a couple EMD transactions and want to build that business as well for additional capital and passive income. So TC business, buy and hold, and continue the Gator lending and build that.
I think a lot of people are going to be doing a lot more of that in the years to come, especially in the uncertain marketplace of, are interest rates going up? Are they going down? I don't know. Should I buy right now? I don't know. But you know what is one thing I'm willing to do is I'll lend short-term on money and get my money back. For you, joining a team, I know why it's beneficial, but why is it beneficial for people listening to the audience to join a team of TCs rather than just going out and doing it on your own?
We collab. We actually meet daily on Zoom every single day, talking about what we're working on, any questions we have. We work together as a team. So as problems arise, or if you're unsure, you have your team right there backing you. And we've even hopped on Zooms with our clients with all 4 of us. So you're not just getting one of us, you're getting all of us working the file or the transaction to help you.
Are you working from home with your kids? Like, I know you have a 4-year-old boy named Jax, and you have a 6-month-old daughter named Gemma, not to be confused with Sons of Anarchy. Just so you guys know, Kayla has not seen that show. Okay.
I have not.
Are you working from home primarily?
I am working from home. It allows the flexibility to work from home. I actually don't have Gemma in daycare. She's at home with me. She attends the Zooms within top tier community. Majority of the time, she's on my TC team Zooms as well. So she's my little sidekick in the background, but I'm working from home, and the flexibility has been amazing and life-changing.
This is one of the reasons I launched the Top Tier TC community is number one, Molly has a lot to obviously provide to the world and all these amazing women. I come from a family of 8 sisters, and you can look at my executive team. The majority of the people that run my companies are women. And I really don't think that there has been a focus or any part of our community over the last couple of years up until Top Tier TC that allows women to go the luxury of being able to work from home. Because when I met Laura, and maybe we can talk about this for a second, but when I met Laura, she had Asher in daycare. She was working 2 jobs. He's 1 year old, and she's missing out on all his firsts because he's at daycare 6 hours a day. That is a luxury of being able to work from home, have your kids around you. I would trade that and have that luxury over $500 million in real estate all day long. Like that is the greatest thing on planet Earth. And I think your first buy and hold that you're looking for, I think you already have acquired the equivalent of 100 buy and holds by being able to buy your time and hold your daughter in your lap while you're on a Zoom with the other TCs and being able to control that. Was there ever a point where you were out in the world and had to have daycare for maybe your 4-year-old son, or have you always been able to work from home?
Yeah, so I come from a corporate background, but my husband and I, we own a soft tissue practice. So I actually was in the office, and Jax was in daycare from 14 weeks and on, so that we could continue to build our soft tissue practice. And now we're at a place where I can answer the phones from home, and that's just about 10 hours of my time a week. And I can really hone in and focus on real estate and TCing with the flexibility of being at home and not having Gemma in daycare.
You've made it. You know how many women out there right now are just like, that is the dream. Like just being able to work from home and make some money on the side and work from home and being around my kids is probably the greatest luxury I think most women are looking for there as like a base foundational luxury,
Yes. It's life-changing. It's amazing.
It's cool. It's very, very cool. So You guys have a Gator team, which is amazing. You also have a TC team. So tell me what you're looking for. People that are listening to this podcast, you probably have people going, okay, well, how can she help me? Well, guys, I know she can lend money to you. I know that. And I also know that she can be your TC, your transaction coordinator on whatever deal you have, land deal, cash deal, creative deal, whatever. What are you looking for right now? And how can people reach out to you or your team to give you those things you're looking for?
So we're looking to have relationships with investors. We all value relationships on my team. We want to know you. We want to know who we're working with. We want to have a relationship or a friendship with who we're working with and helping. So if there's any questions with TC side of things, we're happy to hop on and answer those on a Zoom. They can go to our website or they can send an email to us to contact us.
Okay, what's the website?
It's elitetcteam.com.
Okay, and the email?
Kayla at elitetcteam.com.
Easy.
Easy
Kayla,
peasy.
thanks for being on the show today. This is like the coolest thing ever. I look forward to seeing you on deals that I do. I look forward to seeing you more and more in the community and rise up as a leader. And I hope today that people reach out to you and go, hey, Kayla, I need a TC for this deal. Hey, Kayla, I need money on an EMD deal. Now, are you guys also willing to do longer term money, like 6 months, 8 months, 9-month type of thing, as long as you maybe get some equity in a deal if somebody's looking for that?
Yes, absolutely.
Amazing. Guys, reach out to Kayla. She's amazing. She is on the Elite TC team. You can go to elitetcteam.com or email you directly at Kayla at elitetcteam.com. Thank you, Kayla. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Pace. Appreciate you.